Hi, I'm Bybreen Samuels and I'm your tech translator here at the Smart Years. And what I'm doing is I'm kicking off my new channel by bringing you bite-sized pieces of information about the new jobs that are on the horizon given this technological transformation that is taking place. In fact, we're going through our fourth industrial revolution. And this revolution is actually being brought about because of the fusion of new technologies like machine learning, artificial intelligence, blockchain and robotics. And collectively, they are impacting on our biological, our digital and our physical realities. And as a result, that means that they are touching aspects of the whole world. So these new technologies are shaping economies, institutions, legal systems, governments, governance, as well as corporations. And we as everyday citizens, lay people who are outside the world of the nuances of technology, really aren't aware about what's happening, and so there's a shortage in education. And in order to participate really effectively in the world we're currently in, but even more so the world that is coming to us, we have to be technically educated. So what I'm doing is I'm bringing these bite-sized pieces of information and I'm going to be presenting an overview, some insights into the new jobs, the new worlds that are appearing. If we think about the education system for the moment, our young children, our young people are being educated in fields that really are becoming redundant, or subjects that really won't be, they'll be useful but not effective necessarily as we're moving deeper into a technologically driven world. Also, those of you who are into lifelong learning, how are you keeping abreast of what's happening in technology? Because there again, it's going to shape your world. And then I'm also thinking of those of you who are stuck in a cubicle at work, you hate your job, you absolutely hate it, but you're not sure about what you could retrain in, or you've given up and thinking, well, I don't know anything else. There's a whole brand new frontier out there called technology, technologically driven changes that you might be able to find, that you could reposition yourself, relearn, re-educate yourself so that you can make a valuable contribution in the years to come. So today I'm going to present you with 3 bite-sized pieces of information about these new roles that are emerging. So the first one is what I call the personal tech social worker. So we understand social workers, they provide interventions on behalf of the state to families who are in need. Now, this tech social worker is really going to act like your co-pilot or your manager around your daily life decisions, because they are being impacted upon by technology. Services that you ordinarily use, like going to the bank or making payments, they're becoming automated. We're living in a world of more increasingly around cashless societies, as well as voice recognition, face recognition, and we're in the swipe industry era of our lives. We're swiping to the left all the time. So all of this is being automated. Now, invariably when people leave school or leave education, they don't tend to educate themselves. And so with these changes that are taking place, if you're choosing not to educate yourself, you're going to be pushed further and further towards the margins of society, which means that you will be less likely to participate in society because the services that are emerging are dependent upon these new technologies. So somebody like a personal tech social worker, and I'm giving it that name, but you get an essence of what it is that I'm saying to you. Somebody who's able to interpret the changes that are coming in, that can guide you around your everyday decisions. The next one is what I call the chatbot nanny. Now, they say it takes a village to raise a child, and you may find in the very near future that robots form part of your family. Now here, as a caregiver, this chatbot nanny will be there guiding your child's development. So you're thinking, well, how are they going to guide my child's development? Well, it's you as the parent or parents who's going to be co-creating the characteristics and the personality and the traits of this chatbot nanny. So everything in terms of what are your family values, what are your points of view that you would like this chatbot nanny to pass on to your child, because essentially when you have a nanny or an au pair within your world, you are outsourcing your parental responsibilities in a way, in a healthy way, but you want to ensure whoever the caregiver is acting in line with what you as a family stand for. So all the kind of characteristics, the way of relating that you would like this chatbot nanny to do with your child, it's down to you to feed that development. And then the third one is what I call the sexual congeniality expert. I know, a bit of a mouthful, but they are looming on the horizon, and they sort of take the dating game one stage further, or they expand upon it, insofar as those of you who are looking to find a lifelong partner, maybe get married, but certainly somebody you're looking at to be a co-parent with you, to create a child together. So these sexual congeniality experts, what they will be doing is using artificial intelligence to assess this potential partner. So you're thinking in your mind, are you the one for me? Well, these experts will be using artificial intelligence, looking at the algorithms that can work out and assess whether this particular person who is in front of you, or who you've got the hots for, or who you're interested in, could be the one for you, because they will be assessing intelligence, emotional intelligence, genetics, and family history. So the one, are you the one for me, could be answered by using algorithms. So that's what I want to bring you today. I've got so many more jobs that are on the horizon. Look out for my next episode as I bring you these new jobs that are going to be perforating our world, and before we know it, we're going to be surrounded by these new industries, these new ways of relating. So join me on the next episode. Until then, stay well. If you've got any comments or questions, put them in the comment box below. I would love to jam with you. Stay well until the next episode. Bye.